This Tesla Model 3 was built in 2019 and it has lithium-ion battery that can charge at speeds over 200 kilowatts. But have you noticed that if your car is cold, you are not getting even close to those speeds in the first few minutes of your charge, dragging your charging experience? Let's see together how long it will take to charge this car from 0 to 20% if your battery is cold versus when it's preheated. Since Tesla doesn't show you the actual remaining battery capacity and its temperature, I will use our Sexy app which gets this info straight from the BMS. This will help me monitor the behavior during charging. As you can see, the battery's temperature is just 15 degrees Celsius and there is 4.9 kilowatts hours of energy stored in it, including the buffer. Right after the handshake is done, I can see that the power starts to come in and slowly speeds up, reaching 145 kilowatts during the first minute of the charge, but this is still far from the 200 kilowatts promised. And this is because, as you can see here, the car uses a lot of its energy to create heat from the motors, which have the job to preheat the battery. We got to a 20% state of charge in just 6.5 minutes, which is already pretty quick, and the car says that this is enough for almost 90 kilometers of range. We were able to preheat the battery to about 28 degrees, and for that reason we reached a maximum of 145 kilowatts during the charging process. Now, let's drain the battery and repeat the test, but we'll be preheating the same battery while driving. As you can see, there is just under 5 kilowatt hours of energy and the battery is pretty warm. Straight after I plug in the cable, I can see that the car immediately starts charging with 200 kilowatts compared to 140 when it was cold. And we charged the car to the same 20% in just under 5 minutes, which is considerably faster than our previous test. Conclusion: if you don't want to waste extra time at your charging stops, make sure to preheat your battery first to up to 40 degrees Celsius. Would you like us to do the same test on a LFP battery?